These guidelines and protocols will provide the opportunities for safety and our activities and ultimately support our primary goal of continuing a traditional school setting in the Sioux Falls School District. Spectators are asked to socially distance from those not in their immediate families, and masks are expected to be worn.
Check. 1, 2, check.
It would be like a 30. Check mic, check mic.
Welcome to HowardWoodField, and thank you for attending this event. We greatly appreciate your support.
Here are a few COVID-19 safety reminders as you attend this event.
We ask that spectators socially distance themselves.
Masks are expected to be worn by spectators in attendance at this event.
Please adhere to any posted signage in and around the stadium as you attend.
We encourage the use of hand sanitizing stations that are placed in various areas around the stadium.
Following Sioux Falls, South Dakota protocols, at the conclusion of varsity contest, all participants and spectators are required to leave the stadium immediately.
Let's do everything we can to ensure we can continue our seasons.
Thank you for your cooperation. We greatly appreciate it.
We
can do this together.
welcome to HowardWoodField for this presentation of South Dakota Class 11 AAA football playoffs. The number 3 seed, the Lincoln Patriots, will host the number 6 seed, the Washington Warriors. The winner of this game will play at Brandon Valley next week in the semifinal round of this year's playoffs.
These two teams are very familiar with each other. This will be their third meeting of the season and their fifth in the last 2 seasons. Lincoln has taken 3 out of the 4 matchups, but since 2004, Washington holds the all-time series, winning 13 out of the last 22 contests.
Both teams will be looking for revenge in this matchup. This season, Washington has not fared well against the Patriots. On September 11th, Patriots dominated the Warriors, defeating them 41-0. Later in the season, on October 16th, and we will pause here because of the national anthem here, and we'll catch you back here in about a minute.
And we welcome the Washington Warriors to HowardWoodField. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please stand and remove your hats for the entrance of our national colors and remain standing for the national anthem. All veterans and out-of-uniform military personnel may salute the flag. The colors are being presented by Cadet Second Lieutenant Jack Abbott, Cadet Second Lieutenant Kaylin Roth, Cadet Staff Sergeant Maya Roth, and Cadet Staff Sergeant Sarah Miller from the Lincoln High School Marine Corps JROTC. Marine Corps JROTC is a full-credit elective course that places heavy value on the development of self-discipline, leadership, honor, and integrity. Please continue to stand and remain silent until the colors are retired. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Like I was getting to earlier, the Patriots are 2-0 against the Warriors this year, but they are still looking for revenge because last season The Patriots were the number 2 seed and the Warriors were the number 7 seed, but the Warriors knocked off the Patriots 21-6. Lincoln's going to be looking for their first playoff win in 6 years, which is the longest active years without a playoff win for all the Sioux Falls schools in Class 11 AAA. Since their perfect seasons in 2013 and 14, they have been 0-4 in the playoffs.
The Patriots are faced with a situation similar to last year in the playoffs. They're playing the Warriors once again, and they are heavy favorites. However, unlike last year, the Patriots will have Tommy Thompson starting at quarterback, opposed to last year's playoff matchup when he was injured.
Speaking of Thompson, he has been terrific over the past 2 seasons, accumulating over 3,200 passing yards and 37 touchdowns in that span. Against the Warriors this year, though, he has been simply sensational. In the 2 matchups against Washington, Thompson is 35 of 34 passing, 570 yards through the air, 8 touchdowns, no interceptions, and has a passer rating of 139.6. Against Washington, Thompson is averaging 4.5 more yards per attempt, 123 points per game more, and his passer rating is 46.1 points higher than any other game here. And it looks like we're almost ready to get started here. Do you have any keys to a Washington victory tonight?
Well, they got to play clean football, protect the football, and do everything they can to keep pace with Lincoln, as Lincoln is the favorite.
Yeah, I think they must start off strong here. This season, they kind of struggled to get off to a hot start. They're only averaging 4 points in the first quarter, and against Lincoln, they're being outscored at 56-8 in the 56-7 in the first half. So definitely holding Lincoln on their first drive, establishing the running game early, as well as just coming out scoring on their first drive. Like you can't be shut out in the first quarter. You gotta. All right, looks like we're about underway here. Washington's going to begin the game by kicking off to the Patriots here.
And once again, Lincoln coming into this game at 5-3. That was their regular season record. Washington at 3-6.
A whole new season, though, for both these teams. It's anyone's game here. You can throw out the regular season records because...
Yeah, playoff games have a much different feel than the regular season.
And it's going to be Luke Barron's going to kick it off here for the Warriors. This season, he is averaging 48 yards on kickoffs here. Isaiah Robinson back deep to receive the kickoff.
Yeah, squib.
Jack Smith also back deep here. It's going to be Robinson who gets it, and he'll be brought down at about the 20-yard line, make it, and Lincoln's going to set up 1st and 10 here.
Tackle there was made by Abraham Myers.
It'll be 1st down and 10 here for the Patriots on their own 22-yard line. In their last game against Rapid City Central, Tommy Thompson was a perfect 8 for 8 here. Lincoln won 72-12. That was their first away win of the season here. Thompson, he scrambles right. He's going to throw it out here. He's got his man, Luke Smith, there, who catches it near the 1st down marker. Let's see where they place it.
Yeah, it was a good read, good throw, good catch.
And it looks like it's going to be a 1st down here after a nice gain here. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 33 now. And Thompson, he's going to keep it. He scrambles right. He's got some running room. And he's going to be tackled just shy of midfield there. That looked like number 44 there for the Warrior defense. Patrick Osborne on the tackle there. Nice play there for the Patriots. And let's take another look at that one.
Yeah, it was a good RPO there, Tommy Thompson.
It'll be 1st and 10 here from midfield. Thompson in the shotgun, 5 wide receivers out wide. He's going to throw it here. He's got Ty Schaefer, but it falls incomplete. That will bring up 2nd and 10.
Just missed him too. He was wide open. Would have been a huge gain had he caught that.
All right, 2nd down and 10 here. Thompson in the gun once again here. Robinson motioning out to the left. Passing play here. Thompson, he's going to keep it, and he'll be brought down here. Penalty flag on the play, however. Let's see what the refs call. And yes, it will be holding against the offense.
Holding on the offense. Number 63. 10-yard penalty. Replay. 2nd down.
2nd and 20 following the penalty for the Patriots. All right, Tommy Thompson has been terrific against the Warriors this season. 8 touchdowns, no interception. He keeps it here, and he'll be brought down past midfield there. A nice run there by Thompson. About a 12-yard gain there.
Yeah, that was a good run, for sure. Had a lane, and just trying to find some good yards.
Thompson has 7 rushing touchdowns on the season. He has 570 passing yards this season against the Warriors, before entering this contest, of course. He added about 11 more there as he hit Luke Smith earlier in the drive here. Critical 3rd and 7 here. First 3rd down for the Patriots in this game. Thompson throws it. Giovanni Aromo, number 5 there. A monster hit there. And looks like number 24 knocked him down there.
Yeah,
that was
a big hit at the end.
Looks like that was Caden Schmidt helping bring him down. Nice catch by Aromo. Aromo was big in the first game here. He had 48 yards in the first matchup here. Did not have a catch in the second game here. Let's see if they can get him going here.
Yeah, that was a good throw and a good run. Good yards after the catch as well to get that first down.
Thompson scrambles right. He's going to throw it out to the freshman, Jack Smith, who's playing his first varsity game here. And it looks like he'll get maybe 1-2 yards there.
That was a nice tackle by Patrick Osborne. Able to wrap him up, and keep it to a short gain.
All right, we got 3 wide receivers out left here. Isaiah Robinson in the backfield. We have yet to see him get the ball here. And Thompson's going to fake it to him. He keeps it, scrambling right. And he's going to be brought down by the Warriors there. Looked like number 44 and 46 there. Patrick Osborne as well as Gabe Fredericks on the tackle there.
And we're seeing this early on. Tommy is not afraid to run the football, and we're seeing that here on this first drive.
He's definitely a good dual threat quarterback. And he looks to have a threat with his legs and his arm in this game so far here. 3rd down and 3. Patriots converted their first 3rd down on the drive earlier. And it's going to be a handoff. That's Angel Jersigi. He's got daylight. And he's going to stumble near the 20-yard line there. It looked like number 18, Mandela Muhammad, he helped to bring him down there, as it'll be 1st and 10 here for the Patriots, just outside the red zone.
Yeah, that was an excellent run by Angel there. Able to break a tackle, and then, obviously slipped on himself, but that was a great
Isaiah
run.
Robinson gets the carry here, and looks like he'll be stopped after a short gain there. Robinson has 4 touchdowns on the season, has over 350 yards and averaging over 3 yards a carry.
And it looks like we got a wildcat formation.
And
maybe
Angel
not.
Jersigi had 65 yards last game against Central here. And Thompson, he's going to throw Ty Schaefer, end zone, touchdown Patriots. Ty Schaefer, that's touchdown number 6 against the Warriors this year. He's been unstoppable. Number 8 on the season there. Good play by Thompson and Schaefer, finding his favorite target in the end zone.
Yeah, what a great drive there by Lincoln to open this game up. Just marched right down the field.
It looks like Tate Schaefer is going to attempt the extra point here. He's 34 of 38 on extra points here. Peyton Hughes, the holder. And the kick is up. And it is no good there, as that is the second extra point Schaefer has missed this year against Washington.
Let's take a look back at that touchdown. And just a good throw, good catch. Had wide open space. And that was a fairly easy touchdown. That was a good read, though, by Thompson. What?
Did that person?
Oh.
Because the sound has always been on.
I'll text him here. I know.
All right. And it's going to be Tate Schaefer kicking it off here for the Patriots. Back deep are Josh Piper and Malcolm Johnson there. Kind of switching it up there. Those guys are not their typical kick returners there. In the Washington offense, they will look to strike on their first drive here. They have not fared well in the first quarter, only averaging 4 points here. But they want to stay in this game. The Lincoln offense looks on point here, and they're going to have to put together a nice drive here. All right, 1st and 10 here for the Warriors from the 25. Thompson, he airs it out long, looking for Josh Piper, who makes the nice grab there. A big gain right off the bat there, and that's exactly what the Warriors needed there. Andy Blazovic brought him down there, and let's take another look at that one.
Yeah, great throw. Threw right into his breadbasket, and also a great catch by Piper there to go up for it and catch it.
Piper is the leading receiver this season for the Warriors, having 16 yards coming in the matchup. Last game against Lincoln, he had 4 receptions for 107 yards. All right, 1st and 10 here. Thompson, he gives it to Malcolm Johnson on the end around here, and he's going to be brought down out of bounds there. Gain of about 6, maybe 7 yards there. The Warriors starting off strong here, it looks like, with energy at least.
Yeah, it was a nice run. We'll see if they can keep their momentum going.
Yep, 2nd down and 4 here. And we got 3 wide receivers to the right there, and it's going to be a handoff here. That's Michael Johnson on the carry. He's got some running room, and he'll be tripped out of bounds there. Looked like he was tripped out at maybe the 22, 23-yard line. Big gain for Johnson's first carry of the game, and he's going to be a pivotal part on this matchup if the Warriors want to win. When he gets going, he is hard to stop. He had over 50 yards rushing in the 3rd quarter the last time these two teams met, and he got a lot of carries then and he got going, but the Warriors were down big, so they needed to throw the ball. But if they can get him running early, they will tire out the Lincoln defense, and it'll open up the play-action pass game later on. All right, Max Thompson here in the shotgun, 1st and 10. And he gives it to Johnson once again, and he'll be stopped near the line of scrimmage there. It looked like number 18 made the tackle there.
Yeah, there's that run defense for Lincoln, able to make that stop.
Sam Himbergen on the tackle there. All right, 2nd down and 10 here upcoming for the Warriors.
It'll be interesting to see what they elect to do here.
Yeah, could go either way. Will they try to surprise the defense with a run on 2nd and long, or will they air it out and maybe go for a quick pass. Let's find out. And it looks like Jaden Federal is going to check into the game at wide receiver. He typically plays at linebacker. He's at the bottom of your screen, and I'd watch out for him. Thompson, he's going to run with it, and he's going to have the first down. Tackled at about the 11-yard line there.
Yeah, Max Thompson, as well as Tommy Thompson, showing that he is capable of running and he can run with the football. That was kind of a dangerous hit at the end there. I thought maybe he was going to slide.
He definitely could have, since he already had the first down here. Let's see what happens here. 1st and 10 from the 11. Thompson has it. He's going to hand it off Michael Johnson. Johnson going to the left. Diving tackle opportunity missed by the Patriots, and he's going to walk into the end zone. Michael Johnson there with a touchdown.
Yeah, just a great run. He started on the right side, didn't see a lane, and cut back to the left side and found some wide open green grass. So that was a great drive by Washington. And so both these teams here out of the start of the game, both teams able to score touchdowns on their opening drive.
Yeah, nice run there. That was his 4th touchdown of the year, and he is certainly off to a hot start here. Luke Barron's on to kick the extra point. And it is up, and it is good. So the Warriors take the lead here, 7-6. This is the first time they have led against the Patriots this year.
So while we have a moment, let's go ahead and read off an ad. So this one is called Leaders We Can Depend On.
Unrivaled agility and SDN's managed cybersecurity services help Hank connect and serve all of his office locations with ease. Up your IT game with SDN's reliable broadband network. Enjoy the uptime.
Leaders we can depend on. The question, so where will we find tomorrow's leaders? The answer, high school sports. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, Luke Barron's here to kick off. And back deep will be Jack Smith as well as Isaiah Robinson here for the Patriots. And Barron's, he booms this thing, and it's going to be it's going to go back in the end zone here. Looks like it will be a touchback. That was just his first touchback of the year there. Definitely a great kick there. All right, here we're back here. Thompson, he's going to give it to Isaiah Robinson, who's stuffed near the line of scrimmage there. He may even lost a yard or two on that play.
Yeah, that was a good job by Washington's defense to gobble him up and not allow him to break open.
The Washington run defense has been pretty stellar against Lincoln this year. Robinson, prior to this matchup, had 40 carries for 94 yards, keeping him in check. Thompson, he's going to throw it here. Well, he's looking to throw, but he's going to scramble to the left here, and he's going to be brought down, gain of about 5 yards there, as he is not afraid to use his legs there. Nice scramble here, and let's check out how many rushing yards he has in the game here.
So he has 3 rushes for 36 yards here in this first quarter, and obviously showing that he can run the football. And hold on a second, we got an injury timeout.
Player down for the Warriors, something you never like to see here, and hopefully he will be all right.
We'll be right back.
And just a reminder, you can watch the Class 11 AAA Football State Championships from the Dakota Dome in Vermillion, South Dakota, November 14th on South Dakota Public Broadcasting.org. All games will be live streamed. So be sure to tune into that if you are looking for more football action. All right, we are back here following the injury timeout. 3rd down and 4 here for the Patriots. Robinson in motion, gives it to Angel Jersigi. And Jersigi, he's going to be stopped there by most of the Washington defense there. Looks like he's shy of the 1st down marker.
Yeah, the injured player for Washington was number 33.
Randolph Kapai, yeah, he is the player up for the Washington defense. He's up for Player of the Year candidate, and he's the focal point of this defense. And it would be a big loss if he was out for an extended period of time. Hopefully, he will be able to return here.
Yeah, they cannot afford to lose him on their defense. He's a big part of their defense.
Yeah, he had 75 tackles coming in the game, 3 sacks and 4 interceptions. So, crucial loss there. And it looks like Peyton Hughes is going to punt it here. And it's going to be rolled down at about the 47 there. Peyton Hughes that was his first punt attempt of the season. I was kind of surprised to see him back there. All right, looks like the Warriors are going to set up 1st and 10 on their own 47. All right, we are back here. 1st and 10 here for the Warriors. Thompson fakes it to Johnson, and he's got Jaden Fettrell, but the ball's going to be knocked out there. Great coverage on the play there. That was London Kolb there, as that ball was a near catch, but a massive hit there by Kolb.
Yeah, he did a great job to break that football up, avoid that to be a catch. So
without his defense there, that would have been a catch for sure. All right, 2nd down and 10 here, following the incompletion. Thompson, he's going to hand it off here. That looks like Michael Johnson, and he's going to be wrapped up, and looks like number 33 gets in there on the tackle. Kobe Logie there. And it'll be 3rd down and 10 here for the Warriors.
So Washington has not had a 3rd down conversion yet. This will be their first.
Yeah, the first 3rd down of the game here. 3rd and 10 here. Thompson drops back, slings it. He's got Carson Strom there, but he appears to be short of the 1st down by a couple yards. Andy Blazovic helping bring him down there.
Yeah, he's going to be a couple yards short, and it looks like the punting unit's going to come on.
I don't know. We might see a fake here. It is entirely possible.
Yep.
Kind of a rugby-style
almost.
punt there. Maybe we're testing to see where that defense was. A possible fake attempt. Oh, and this ball is great special teams work there, as they got pinned down on the 1-yard line.
Inside of the 1.
Yeah. Great job by the special teams unit there, as we'll be back in a minute here when Lincoln takes over 1st and 10 on their 1-yard line. Let's go back on. All right, 1st and 10 here. Looks like a QB sneak. It will be, as Lincoln is in not great territory here, as Washington, if they lose a yard, they're going to get a safety.
Yeah, they're just trying to get past the 1-yard line. They're just trying to get some breathing room, as they're pinned against the end zone here.
Yeah, they got to the 2-yard line here, and probably going to be a running play here. Got Luke Smith in at a fullback position there. Second and 9 from the 2, and it's going to be the give to Robinson, and he maybe got to the 4-yard line there, so a couple more yards of breathing room here, but they can't allow a sack here. The offensive line will have to have their work cut out for him here.
Well, in Lincoln, I think this is very important that they get this first down, because if they don't, they're going to be punting to Washington, and Washington's going to have very good field position.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so big down here for both teams. 3rd down and 6 here. 3rd and 5 from the 6. Thompson, he lines up in the shotgun. We got 5 receivers out wide. And he's going to throw it here. No, he's going to take off and run with it. No, now he throws it to Ty Schaefer there, who gets it near the 15-yard line. And it will be ruled a catch.
Yeah, that was
first down.
It's a great job by Tommy Thompson there. Looked like he was going to run it, but then was able to get rid of the football and throw it to an open target. And that's a big first down for Lincoln.
All right, 1st and 10 here. Thompson looks like he's going to run with it, and he's going to make a man miss, and he will get out of bounds near that first down marker there. Number 18, Mandela Mohammed, helped push him out there. Let's take another look at that.
Yeah, it was a nice run. Rolled to his left, saw some open field, and got close to a first down, but he's going to be a couple yards short.
Yeah, 2nd down and 1 it appears to be. Thompson has been very effective using his legs in the game so far. He's going to hand it off. Jack Smith, first carry of the season for him.
Yeah, that was a nice job there by Washington's defense, able to stop that. And it looks like we might have another injury.
Yeah, Ty Schaefer, a key part of the Lincoln offense, a little slow to get up. And it looks like he's kind of going to limp to the sidelines now, and hopefully that's not serious.
Yeah, and just like with Washington's key player on defense, this is a key player on offense for Lincoln.
Yeah, and we do have an update here. Randall Kapai, who was down a few moments ago, looks like he's back in the game here, which is good news. Yeah. All right, 3rd down and 10. Third and short here. Isaiah Robinson gets the carry, and it looks like he will have the first down for the Patriots. Nice run there by Robinson, getting the yards necessary there. And good news here, after one play on the sidelines, Ty Schaefer has checked back into the game here, so hopefully it's nothing serious. All right. Closing in on the end of the first quarter here.
Yeah, Ty Schaefer here in this first quarter, 2 catches, 27 yards, so he's going to be a big piece.
Fires it deep. And nearly caught there by Robert Hutchinson, but just off his fingertips there at the last second there. Luke Behrens and Jaden Fettrell on the coverage there.
Yeah, it was a good job, though, by Robert Hutchinson to kind of break away from his route and try to come back for that football, and he almost had it.
Yeah, Hutchinson, the sophomore, he's been pretty good here for the Patriots in the stretch. 304 yards receiving on the year, along with 6 touchdowns. And in their last game against Washington, he had 5 catches for 94 yards, so could be a big factor here. All right, 2nd down and 10 here. Hands it to Angel Jersigi, and he will be stopped after a gain of 2 yards there. And that will probably be the end of the first quarter, and we will be back here returning with second quarter action. Stay tuned.
Hello, guest. We are pleased to have you at HowardWoodField. The Sioux Falls School District Activities Department's top priority is and will be the health and safety of our student participants, staff, and spectators as we work to provide activities for the 2020-2021 school year. District administrators have worked with city, state, and national officials to develop the following safety guidelines and protocols for each activity. These guidelines and protocols will provide the opportunity for safety at our activities and ultimately support our primary goal of continuing a traditional school
What do
setting in the Sioux
basketball,
Falls School
choir,
District.
Drama club,
Following
and marching band
CDC
all have in
guidelines,
common.
Masks
They
are
all high school
expected
activities
for our
that
guests.
offer learning opportunities.
Please
not
be
necessarily
respectful of
found in a
others during your
classroom.
visit
They take
and
up
as you
just a
exit the
fraction
stadium
of a
today.
typical South Dakota high school's
Mingling,
budget, and they go a
socializing,
long
as well
way
as
to giving
tailgating is
giving young
prohibited.
people the tools they need to thrive.
Observe social distancing,
High school
spacing at
activities,
least 6
they
feet
are more
apart
than
from another group
extracurricular.
while seated on the
They are
bleachers.
extra important too. This
Small
message is a
children
message
to middle school
presented by
age
the
children
South
should
Dakota
remain
High
seated
School
with
Activities
family
Association
before
and
and
South
during the
Dakota
event.
Interscholastic
Restrooms and
Administrators
concessions are
Association.
available,
All right.
but adults should
Back
accompany
to the
children
game.
to monitor proper
Now,
hand
here,
washing
Lincoln,
and
first down and 10. Third down and 10.
That was a good stop there by Washington's defense.
Yep. Looks like that will bring up a punt here for the Patriots, as Washington could get the ball back with pretty decent field position, holding them inside their 30-yard line. That key special teams play really helped that. Like, if they got the ball at the 20-yard line, Lincoln would be near midfield here, and Washington would be looking to back up there. So that special teams play, very underrated there. All right.
Yep.
Looks like we got Peyton Hughes back to punt here. And looks like this play is going to be blown dead here, as we have a timeout. The Patriots called it.
I think while we have a moment, so Jared Fredenberg is the Lincoln Patriots head coach, and Ryan Evans is the Washington Warriors head coach, just for those of you who may not know the head coaches.
When the world changes, you change with it by embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted. You push through the uncertainty, and at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Probably going to be a 1 or 2-score game at the most. All right, back to the action here. Peyton Hughes back to punt. Wonder if Lincoln's planning anything, because they did take a timeout. All right, kind of a high punt there. This thing's going to get a great bounce, though, as this thing's going to roll all the way to the 20-yard line.
19, yeah, wow,
Yeah.
what a punt.
A lucky bounce there.
That was a beautiful, nice high kick, and then it had the perfect roll it needed. That was a great punt.
That high kick really gave it the extra backspin needed for the nice roll. Like, that thing rolled a good 15 yards. Like, I thought Washington was going to get pretty good field position, but they just got pinned inside their 20 there. And that was a 50-yard punt there. Nice job by Peyton Hughes. All right, here. And the Washington offense trots back onto the field here. Their last drive ended in a punt. Let's see if they can make that a different outcome here. All right, first down and 10 from the 19. Lincoln defense showing interesting formation here. Handoff Josh Piper, who will get 3, maybe 4 yards there. That's Piper's first carry of the game here, the wide receiver getting the carry there.
Yeah, and he's also he had that catch, that 31-yard catch earlier.
Piper has been the number 1 target this year for the Warriors, and he is just a junior, so he will be back next year. He has 5 touchdowns on the year as well. That was his first carry of the year, though. All right, Michael Johnson. He pounds it up to the Lincoln 31 there, to the Washington 31 there, excuse me. And that will be enough for the first down. Johnson, he's starting to get on a roll here.
Yeah, that was a nice run. Prior to that run, he had four rushes for 25 yards and the touchdown.
Yeah,
so
probably
he's off to a good start.
Over 30 yards with that last run now.
Yep, he's at 33 yards now.
Yeah, so
for the game.
He's going to be an X factor here for the Warriors if they can get him going, control that time of possession, and keeping that Lincoln offense off the field. All right, Thompson. He's going to throw it here. Nearly intercepted, caught by Malcolm Johnson, and he'll be brought down there by Peyton Hughes there. Short gain there.
And there's a flag.
And let's see what the refs have to say about this call here.
Looks like it's against Washington.
Yeah, it looks like it's
Yep.
going to be against Washington here, as they'll be backed up. Once again, let's see the official call here. And the refs are going to meet about this, unsure about the penalty here. Now they take and let's hear what the ref says.
Ineligible downfield. On the offense, number 54, 5-yard penalty. First down.
So ineligible player downfield.
Yeah, 5-yard penalty there. That will set the Warrior offense back 1st and 15. All right, 1st down and 15 following the penalty there by the Warriors. Federal in motion. Thompson gets the snap. Looking downfield. He's got a wide open man, Josh Piper there. Incredible snag there.
What a catch.
That was certainly worthy of SportsCenter's top 10 plays there.
That was a great catch.
Yeah.
You can't deny that. Josh Piper, that was incredible. To be able to dive for that ball.
That was an NFL level catch, certainly there. No denying that.
With his total with his
Yeah.
that second catch.
He's been big, especially against Lincoln this year, averaging 26.8 yards per catch. And here they give it to Michael Johnson.
We got a flag.
Penalty flag, yep, here. Looks like he gets it about maybe 3 yards there, but let's see what the flag is. Could it be holding here or a false start or something like that? Got any ideas who's it
I would say
against?
it's probably holding against the offense, but we'll see.
That's probably the most likely call here. Let's see what the refs have to say about this one. And looks like, yep, it's holding against the offense there. Second penalty on this drive for the Warriors. And yeah, like you mentioned in the pregame, they got to play clean football if they want to have a shot at it.
On the offense,
They can't beat themselves here.
10 yards from the spot of the foul. And let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, he wasn't even in
He threw
coverage
it
there.
He threw it to no man's land, and he was right there to make the interception. And that's a big momentum shift for Lincoln.
Yeah, it gives him great field position there, and it just ends on a Washington drive here. Thompson, he's going to run with it. QB draw here gets him about 2-3 yards there. Thompson, good job running the ball in this game so far. They're number 35 on the tackle there for the Warriors. Kendis Ledbetter there. All right, 2nd down and 7. Thompson. And he's going to dump it off here. That's Isaiah Robinson. Gets out of bounds there after about a 2-yard gain here. 3rd down and mid here. Let's see. What do you think the Patriots might do here?
I think they're going to pass the football, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, maybe a slant here over the middle, something. We got Ty Schaefer in the slot here. And he's going to look left here. He's got Logan Needles, first catch of the game for Needles, and he will be brought down close to the 1st down marker. It looked like he may have been a yard or 2 shy.
Yeah, it was a good read. He was Found his open receiver.
Yeah.
Got close to a first down, but it's just
Nice
going to be a
play
little
there.
bit
Needles
short.
in their last game.
And 4th down and 2, and they're
here.
going for it.
Last game against the Warriors, Needles had 145 yards receiving and a touchdown. He also had an 85-yard grab for a touchdown. That was his touchdown play. All right.
So Lincoln, not really a surprise here. They're going for it.
Yeah, kind of too long for a field goal, too short for a
And
punt.
they got it.
He's going to complete it, yeah. Robert Hutchinson, first catch of the game there.
Yeah, great play.
Yeah.
Found his open receiver again, and this Washington pass defense has definitely struggled a little bit at times.
Yeah. Lincoln's passing offense especially, has been sensational against the Warriors defense here, and if they want to have a chance at winning, they're going to have to shut down the wide receiver trio here. Tommy Thompson, he throws it. Luke Smith, who gets the grab here, knocked down near the 10-yard line.
And another wide open receiver.
Yeah.
And if Washington wants to contain this passing game of Lincoln, they have to start locking down on the receivers, and you can't leave the receivers wide open like that.
Yeah. Last game, Thompson had 311 yards against the Warriors. That was his last game at home. He also had 4 touchdowns, so they have not done a great job of containing him so far. Thompson slings it. End zone, caught by Robert Hutchinson.
Very nice play by Tommy.
Touchdown number 7 on the year for Robert Hutchinson there.
And it looks like they're going to go for 2.
Yeah, I would too,
Well,
because maybe.
Well, look, Tommy Thompson he wanted to go for 2 on that, but
Coach
they're
overruled him there. I mean,
Yeah.
it is early, so I guess there really isn't no concern for going for 2 at this point here. Might as well be conservative here. All right, Tate Schaefer going to kick the extra point here. And Schaefer, he boots it, and this one's going to be good as he redeems himself there after missing the first one.
Let's go back to that touchdown. Yep. So, looked like he was just looking at him all the way. He didn't have his eyes on anyone else, but Robert Hutchinson there.
Yeah, Hutchinson has been a touchdown machine here. That was his 7th touchdown of the season, and he only has 20 catches on the season, so 1/3 of his catches are for touchdown. That's pretty good if you ask me.
Yep. And in this game, he's got 2 catches, 21 yards, and that touchdown. So he's also a big part of this Lincoln offense.
Yeah, definitely one of the great receivers that Lincoln has here. All right. Well, we'll be back here in about 30 seconds here once teams line up to kick off. Yeah, but you're on.
Okay.
Malcolm Johnson and Josh Piper back deep here. The normal kick returners are Blesson Tanaya and Tristan Fitzsimmons here, but Washington's switching it up for the playoffs here. And it's going to be Tate Schaefer kicking off here.
A little bit of a lower kick, and he's going to return it from about the 10.
That's Malcolm Johnson here on the return.
Trying to find some open room,
Yeah,
and he gets
30,
across the 30.
Gets down to the 30 there as the Washington offense will set up here. All right, yeah. Washington 22 yards of total offense to this point here. And they're going to have to score on this drive here. Because
they got to respond.
Yeah, they can't. They just turned over the ball here. If they don't respond, all momentum goes to Lincoln here. And you know that offense can put up points in a hurry.
So 1st and 10. Fake the pass, and it's a handoff. And he gets to about the 33 before being wrapped up. And a very short gain. Maybe
Michael
picked up a
Johnson
yard.
on the carry there. Carry number 6 there for Johnson. He has 34 yards on the ground today.
Yeah, just continue to get him going.
Yeah, that's
going to be big.
Very critical, I say. Like, it's so underrated, the running game. All right, second and 9 here.
Yep. And it's another run to Johnson. He's going nowhere.
Stuff to Jack Hughes. Tackle for a loss there.
Yeah, that's a great job by the Lincoln run defense on that play. Just couldn't go anywhere.
Jack Hughes is a player to look out for. He was inactive the second time Lincoln played Washington, and they allowed 20 points. And the first time these two teams met, Lincoln had a shutout, and in that game, Hughes had 9 tackles and was contributed to that shutout very much. So he's their star defensive player, and hopefully with that tackle, he will spark plug the defense and get them going here.
So now it's 3rd down and 16, 3rd and long situation. Gonna look to pass. He's got pressure, and he's gonna go down for the sack.
Yeah, number 78 on the sack there.
And Thompson.
A fumble. It's gonna be recovered by the Patriots there.
Yeah,
Let's take another look at that.
I think fumbled the football. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's close.
McCurry there, as he got the strip sack and the recovery there. So kind of the triple crown there for a defensive lineman there. Nice play.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, back-to-back drives there with turnovers there. And
yeah,
that
that's
Lincoln
not good
defense,
for Washington.
Yeah, coming up huge there. At home this year, the Lincoln defense has been amazing.
And now they're inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. And Thompson looking to throw, and he throws across the middle, wide open, man,
Robert
for the
Hutchinson. Touchdown number 2 already. And
touchdown Lincoln.
Touchdown number 8 on the season for Hutchinson. And like I said earlier, he's just a touchdown machine this year, and he's only a sophomore.
And Hutchinson again, yeah, wow. He is off to a great start. And so is the quarterback, Tommy Thompson. He is lighting it up here. 11 for 13, 109 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. Here's the extra point. It is up and it's good. So Lincoln now with a commanding 20-7 lead here early in this game. 5:09 left to go in the second quarter, and we'll be right back.
Lincoln, their defense, they need to keep their, like I wanted to say earlier, their defense at home has been very good here, only allowing 13 points per contest here at home. And they continue to make big plays when they need them most, and that's really what has been the deciding factor on these last 2 drives.
Well, and also the big thing is the Washington defense. You're watching all these passing plays, and these receivers are just completely wide open.
The coverage
has not been good at all tonight for Washington defensively.
And that they need to shut down the wide receivers.
And that's a big factor. I mean, because if you can't stop the pass, they're just going to pass it all day long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They got to find a way to start locking down these receivers.
Yeah, Lincoln's averaging 35 points a game this year, and they've been blown out once by Lincoln here. Washington has, and Washington has just struggled to contain Tommy Thompson all season, even though this is the 3rd time they've seen him. All right, looks like we got Tate Schaefer kicking off here for the Pats. Back deep are Malcolm Johnson and Josh Piper.
Yep, and he boots it. And he's going to return it from about the 8. He muffed it. He picked it back up and gets to about the 24, 25-yard line, and that's where Washington is going to start here on offense, and they got to get something going. 5:01 left until the half.
Jack Smith made the tackle there on the kickoff for the Patriots. Yeah, they
quickly down by 13.
Mm-hmm. They cannot turn over the ball here, and you want a quick drive here. You get the ball to return the second half here. I don't see any point in rushing it. You pound Michael Johnson. You get the running game established. Tire out the defense. Long drive here.
Yeah, slow, methodical drive would be ideal here for Washington.
Definitely, I 100% agree.
So 1st and 10, and it's a run up the middle.
Johnson.
And Johnson gets to the 30, and we got a penalty marker.
Could be on the hit there by Lincoln.
Yeah, it could be helmet to helmet.
Number 11 there, London Kolb, that we think it's on him.
Definitely could be helmet to helmet contact there.
At least he's acting like it was on him.
We'll see.
Kind of complaining to the officials there.
Looks like it's against Lincoln. But we'll see. Ref's still discussing it.
Personal foul. Legal hold with contact. Number 11 of the defense, 15 yards, and to the end of the run. First down.
Expected that the penalty was, and
Yeah.
indeed that's what it is.
Big play there for the Warriors off that penalty. And now they're close to midfield. Like, that was a big boost.
And really the penalties haven't been...
Yeah, Lincoln's had 2 big
It
penalties.
hasn't gone one way or the other yet. Both teams really
Right.
close.
Got some receivers in motion here. Could we be seeing a pass?
So first and 10.
Oh, handoff
And
here.
it is a run and not going to go anywhere. He's going to lose at least one.
Yeah. Number 18, Sam Himbergen, was in on the tackle there. Kind of started it there. And then we got a few other Patriots who helped him out there. All right, second down and 10 here. Second and maybe 11 here, actually. Yeah, the Warriors just keep the ball on the ground here, methodical drive. It's 2014 at halftime, best case scenario. They get the ball back to start the second half here, and if they put a decent drive together there, we could have a tie game or even a Washington lead.
So second and 10. He's looking to throw and throws to his left. He's got a wide open man, and that's a first down.
Carson Strom there on the catch there. He gets out near the 40-yard line there.
That was a good play. Move the sticks. They are now in Lincoln territory. Ball's placed at the 40 of Lincoln. And Warriors, they, as suspected, they're not rushing anything at this point. They're taking their time.
Prior to the matchup, Strom, who made that last catch, had 65 yards receiving against the Patriots this season. All right, first down and 10 here from the 40.
Looking to throw. He's going to throw deep to his left. And it's
incomplete
broken up.
there.
Incomplete.
That pass was intended for Malcolm Johnson there.
And
Johnny Cooper, who had an interception the last time these two teams met, was on the coverage there. Good play by the defense.
Yeah, good job breaking that up. And so now it's going to be second and 10. And it'll be interesting to see what they call here. Are they going to run the football again, or are they going to pass the football?
Yeah, could go either way here. About a 50-50 chance. Looks like a run formation here.
Yep, it is a run. And he runs it, gets across the 35, and he gets to about the 34 and is brought down.
And now let's check out Johnson's stats for the game here. The carries are starting to pile up here.
Yeah, like Johnson, 9 carries, 37 yards, and the touchdown.
Like I expected, they're going to give him the ball a lot more than they have given it to him in prior matchups. Against Lincoln this season, before coming in the matchup, he has 25 carries and 115 yards here. And he's certainly starting to warm up here on this drive.
So it's third down and 4.
Do we see another run here, or it looks like a short pass?
It's going to be a pass. He's looking to throw to his left, and it's
Ooh.
caught.
Josh
and
Piper
he's got open
still
real
on his
estate.
feet.
And he's brought down inside the 5. And wow, it looked like there was 2 receivers there that he was looking to throw to, and one of them came up with it and was able to find a lot of open space.
Yeah.
Just outrunning the defense after the catch.
Piper, he's been like excellent after the catch this year. I can't say it enough. And then against Lincoln, he's averaging 26.8 yards a catch there. That one was about the same distance there. First and 10 here inside the goal.
It's a run up the middle. Johnson will not get in the end zone. He'll be a little bit short.
Ooh,
Although it's pushing the pile. Are they going to call that? What are they going to call that?
It's a touchdown. It looks like at least Washington singling a touchdown.
Wow, they call that a touchdown.
What a play by
It looked
that.
like he was going to get brought down. It looked like they were going to call it short of the end zone, but then that pile just keep pushing.
That offensive line there, they made that play there. That was a touchdown for the O-line there. Kept him on his feet there. Everyone thought he was down.
That was...
What a play there by the O-line. Yeah, the previous play on that Piper catch, Jack Hughes made the tackle. All right. And now we got Luke Behrens attempting the point after.
Extra point almost blocked. That is going to be no good. Wide left. So it's a 7-point game. Lincoln up 20-13, but Washington trying to inch back into this football game. They just... Yeah. Look at that. That was just a great play. Just pushing the pile. And Michael Johnson with his second touchdown of this game. He's got 11 rushes for 47 yards and those 2 touchdowns. He is a big part of this Washington offense.
That was a very important drive for the Warriors, because if they go 3 and out there, if they have to punt back, they give Lincoln the ball back, and you're probably not going to stop that offense. Like if they don't score there, it's on the verge of making this game a blowout here. They're right back in the game here, and they're 1 stop away from making this a tie game.
Yeah, that was a pivotal drive. And
Yeah.
if Washington does end up winning this football game, I think you would look back on this drive as one of the key parts of this game, parts of their victory.
Yeah, way to bounce back after those 2 turnovers on the last drive here. All right, Luke Barron's the kickoff here. Robinson and Smith's back deep.
He's going to return it from about the 7.
Jack Smith gets the
And
reception.
he's
got daylight.
He finds
Go.
open real estate. He's still going, and
the
all the way to
kicker,
midfield.
Luke Barron's there, the kicker, just drills him near midfield there. Jack Smith, the freshman, first game as a varsity player here, and that was a great return there.
There was only one man he had to beat, and luckily for Washington, he was able to wrap him up and tackle him.
He kind of got
and he
tripped up there.
also tripped up. Yep, but
he was tripped up before that man there in that game.
you take a look if he would have if number 6, if he was not there, if Luke Barron's wasn't there, I think that would have been a touchdown.
Yeah, no, Zach Berger's there tripped him up, and all right.
Throw to the left to 1st and 10. Picks up about 5 there on that catch.
Yeah, that almost could have been a kick return touchdown there. Like Zach Berger's number 5 tripped him up there, and that slowed him down, and then that allowed Barron's to make the tackle there. All right, 2nd and 10 here. No, not 2nd and 10.
Second.
Oh, never mind.
It is 2nd and 10.
Right.
So I was a bit confused because that was a catch, but
it must have been ruled an incomplete pass there. Thompson keeps it there.
Picks up a couple of yards.
Number 34 there made the tackle there. That was Aaron Thompson. And on the season prior to the game, he has 60 total tackles there. Second best on the Warriors here. 3rd down and 8. Under 2 minutes left in this game here.
Yep, so at this point now for Lincoln, you got to go 2-minute offense. So at this point, they're in Washington territory. They don't have to rush things. They can still go methodically. And especially being up by 7 points here.
I expect a pass here, but really no rush here.
So here we go.
They have 2
3rd down
timeouts
and
left.
8. He's got some pressure. And he throws, and it's caught, and it's a 1st down.
Yeah, Luke Smith there. A big catch there. He's starting to heat up. That's either his 3rd or 4th catch of the game. Let's see.
Yeah, that's his 3rd catch now. And it's going to be about a 9-yard pickup. So that's going to put him at about 37 yards receiving here in this first half. So, yeah, he is also a key part of this offense.
Smith, the tight end, he's having a pretty big game right here. Prior to this game, he's
Thompson
only had
here looking to throw. He's going to roll to his
150 yards.
left, looking to throw still, and it's incomplete.
Yeah.
Intended for
Logan Needles there.
Logan Needles, and
It was
incomplete.
just short there, just underthrown a bit there. An incomplete pass will stop the clock here.
And graphic not updated. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, the scoreboard is showing the incorrect down and distance there. It is 2nd down and 10.
So ball is placed at the 39.5-yard line, 2nd and 10. And fake handoff, throw to his right, it's complete, and nice tackle. Man, we got a penalty marker. He picked up about 6 yards there on that pass play, and the flag is down.
Robert Hutchinson made the catch there. If that play stands, it would be his 4th catch of the game here, but looks like this thing's going to go back here. It might be holding on the offense.
See what the ref has to say.
Ineligible downfield on the offense, number 63. 5-yard penalty.
So it was, ineligible man downfield by number 53.
Yeah, there. 5-yard penalty there. We'll back him up here. It's not a backbreaker, but definitely did not help. 2nd down and 15, it appears to be for the Patriots.
And Lincoln is losing the penalty game. They have had more penalties in this game than
and it's going to be a
Washington.
pass here.
Yep, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket, and he is going to get down for the sack.
Big sack.
He's
there.
going down.
Randolph Kapai there. We talked about him earlier being helped off the field there, injured. That is his 4th sack of the game of the year here, and it couldn't have came at a better time here as Washington. They could call a timeout, and maybe they could have a drive here. I mean, let's see if we have a timeout.
Yeah, that was a big play.
And Warriors are gonna let the clock run here for the Patriots.
45 seconds and counting here in this first half now. That is left. And
kind of surprised we haven't seen a timeout here. The clock's just ticking here. Unless
they got a ways to go yet.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just going to run the football. And still on his feet.
There,
and he's going to get to about the 48-yard line before being wrapped up.
Kenneth Ledbetter there led the group there for the Warriors, and it looks like we are going to be headed to the half here.
Oh, timeout.
Now we got a timeout.
We got a timeout on Washington as they're thinking about maybe getting this football back, even though there's only 20 seconds.
Maybe the hope of a punt return at the least here. We've seen them get the ball back with like under a minute and a half left here, but every time they've done that against Lincoln this year, they've just simply ran the clock out. So I don't expect them looking to get offense going, but maybe at least for a punt return touchdown hopes, or set them up with like great field possession to do something.
So 20 seconds left after the timeout by Washington. Lincoln here going to punt the football.
Peyton Hughes back to punt here for the Pats.
Fourth down. So he's going to punt this away. That's a good one.
Good punt.
Yeah, that's a good one. Fields at about the 10. Trying to find some open grass, and he will get tackled at around the 14-yard line. And so with 9 seconds left, and Washington going to have the football inside the 15. It is going to be either a run or a quarterback kneel at this point, and just send this thing to the half.
Yeah, Josh Piper there on the return there, and Ty Schaefer on the catch here. And just a reminder, you can watch the Class 11 AAA Football State Championship from the Dakota Dome in Vermillion, South Dakota on November 14th on sdpb.org. And all games will be live streamed. And appears to be just a handoff here.
Yeah, I would be shocked if it was anything but a run.
Yeah, same here.
So first 10, yep, and there it is. And just gets across the 15. He'll get wrapped up at about the 17, 8, maybe the 18. And that is going to do it for this first half. So pretty exciting first half. A lot of scoring. 20-13 is your score. Lincoln ahead. And we will be back for the start of the second half. You're watching this high school football game on the HowardWoodField YouTube live stream.
Yeah, see you in the second half here. Stay tuned because this will be sure to be an exciting matchup here. We'll be back in about 15 minutes here with second half action. See you then.
Hello, guest. We are pleased to have you at HowardWoodField. The Sioux Falls School District Activities Department's top priority is and will be the health and safety of our student participants, staff, and spectators as we work to provide activities for the 2020-2021 school year. District administrators have worked with city, state, and national officials to develop the following safety guidelines and protocols for each activity. These guidelines and protocols will provide the opportunity for safety at our activities and ultimately support our primary goal of continuing a traditional school setting in the Sioux Falls School District. Following CDC guidelines, masks are expected for our guests. Please be respectful of others during your visit and as you exit the stadium today. Mingling, socializing, as well as tailgating is prohibited. Observe social distancing, spacing at least 6 feet apart from another group while seated on the bleachers. Small children to middle school age children should remain seated with family before and during the event. Restrooms and concessions are available, but adults should accompany children to monitor proper hand washing and proper social distancing. Water fountains are not available. Please leave the facility today immediately following the event, and as you are leaving, please leave 6 feet between you and the group ahead of you. Thank you for your assistance in providing a safe environment for our events.
number 11, Malcolm Johnson.
Both teams have made their adjustments and they're looking to do here to get the win. Anyone's game.
This is a big opening.
First and 10 Patriots at the 33-yard line.
14 points off turnovers in the game here. And look at that easy first and 10 and 10 here from the 33 Thompson. Takes it to Robinson. He throws it over.
The tackle is made by Garrett. First and goal from the Patriots at the 5-yard line.
He's a big catch. He's a big factor of this game, especially for so he's all right. Trainers there help him out. Doesn't look good.
Struggling to walk there. Looks like that right ankle, that right leg there is what's causing the issue here. Hopefully he's all right. He's at catches for 68 yards with 2 touchdowns. He's been the number 1 receiver in this game here for the Patriots.
Tell what the injury was, what the extent of that injury was, what caused it. It's always all right.
Yeah. First down and 3rd here from the 5 here. Looking to start
Ball carrier is Isaiah Robinson. The tackle was made by Candace Ledbetter. Second and goal for the Patriots. And it's cut down Patriots. Into the point after the kick is Tate Schaefer, and holding for Schaefer will be number 32, Peyton Hughes.
Tate Schaefer. Oh, it's almost blocked there.
And the point is good. SDN's reliability and network protection allows you to focus on your business, but it also gives you the confidence to step away and enjoy the uptime. HowardWoodField, Wi-Fi provided by SDN Communications.
Unrivaled agility and SDN's managed cybersecurity services help Hank connect and serve all of his office locations with ease. Up your IT game with SDN's reliable broadband network. Enjoy the uptime.
Return to kick off is Tate Schaefer. Deep from Warriors, number 2, Josh Pfeiffer. Number 11, Malcolm Johnson.
Schaefer boots this ball way to the squib kick.
And the ball is covered by Christian Fitzsimmons. It's Warrior first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Too close to the call there.
Yeah, this is a very important drive for Washington. So they need to score on this next drive.
They definitely need a score right here. It's not a hurry up drive, but I think they still need a solid score.
They got plenty of time. They still have all entire third quarter, 1/4 to go.
Score a touchdown here and make a long possession game, and all they need is to stop and another touchdown. Alright, it's going to be a pass here. Thompson swings it up, close and strong.
The pass to Thompson was complete to Carson Strong.
Patriots recognize they got their speed and they just get it right up there.
Andrews in no gain, second down and 10.
On that last play here, Washington will look for better fortunes on this play.
Peyton Hughes made the tackle last time. The pass to Thompson intended for Piper is incomplete. Third down and 10.
He had an open man, but just off the mark.
Good effort there, very elusive. Max Thompson was on that last play. He saved the sack there, definitely. Alright, third down and 10 here. And this is a crucial play here for the Warriors. They need to convert this right here. Throws it over the middle.
The pass from Thompson and complete to Jaden Pittman.
I bet most people didn't expect that.
Tackle front line and Patriots made by Peyton Hughes. It's first and 10 for the Warriors at the 33-yard line.
In this game here, Washington looking for a spark on offense.
He's listed on the roster as a linebacker. He's one of their linebackers. Very nice. Using him as a receiver. Very interesting.
Thanks to Johnson here. He slings it up. Carson Strong here. They run this play. He plays it over. This one's going to be
touchdown.
The Warriors are right back in this game. And we are, this is our shooting. Their advantages are throwing very good.
Incomplete after catch is Luke Barron.
Looks like we have the extra point here. Luke Barron's on the attempt that he has missed one in this game.
And the tag is good.
Check out Carson Strong's stats.
He's got 4 catches, 79 yards, and a touchdown. He's also add him to the list of key players in this game.
Yeah, in our last game too, the last matchup between these two teams, Strong, 7 catches for 65 yards. So he's been pretty good here for the Warriors against Lincoln in the last 2 matchups. Back here in about 30 seconds here, following the scoring right here. Once we get back to
Deep for Patriots, number 23, Jack Harris, and number 20, Isaiah Robinson. Preparing to kick off for the Warriors, and number 6, Luke Barron.
Jack Smith, Isaiah Robinson.
carry that time was number 20, Isaiah Robinson. Jason Triple making that tackle. Here's flag down.
Personal foul. Dispatch. Deflect. Number 4. 15 yards. On to the end of the run. Results in a first down.
Yeah, that's a big penalty.
Yeah, you called it. Face mask there. As that's an automatic first down here. Looks like we have a passing play, maybe 3 wide receivers out right here. Kind of a jumbo set here. Could also be a run to the right side here. And he gives it to Robinson, who goes right up the gut here. Pretty much no gain there. Minimal gain, if any.
Yeah, that was a good job by the defense, able to stop that. Not allow him to go anywhere.
All right, second down and 10 here. Thompson back to throw here, and he might scramble with it, but he's gonna throw it out of bounds now. Probably a smart decision there. Third down and 10.
Yeah, that was smart. You know, don't force anything that you don't need to, especially when you're up by 7 at this point. That was a good job just getting rid of that football. You know, I think it's just smart. I mean, if there's nobody open, you don't need to throw it.
All right, big third down here for the Patriots. And let's see how successful they've been on third down so far.
Lincoln is 5 for 9 in this game.
All right, Thompson rolls left. Down all day. He's going to run with it. He's going to be brought down there. Looks like it was. That is Aaron Thomas there. He brings Tommy Thompson down there. Massive stop there, and now the Warriors, good drive here. If they get a touchdown on this drive here, it will be a tie game here. The Warriors playing their best football this season here. Hughes is going to punt here. Back deep is Josh Piper for the Warriors. This will be the 4th time Lincoln has punted in the game here. If they do decide to punt here. Hughes in punting formation.
Decent punt.
Yeah. Going to be stopped at about the 30-yard line there. 32.
And the ball rolls dead at the 32-yard line. First and 10 Warriors.
Washington will start.
Just a reminder, you can watch the past 11 Triple A Football State Championship from the Dakota Dome in Vermillion, South Dakota, November 1st to 14th on SDPBRO. All the games will be live streamed, so be sure to tune in that one. Because whoever plays in the state championship game, I guarantee you it's going to be a competitive game. 2 very good teams there, so make sure you tune into that here. All right, back to the action here in the first round matchup here, and Michael Johnson gets to carry. Good game there, 8 yards probably.
Johnson in the ball carrier.
They're trying to establish the running game here.
Picked up
And Johnson's been doing a good job tonight.
It's second down and 2.
Second and 2 here upcoming for the Warriors. All right, second and 2 from the 40. He gives it to Johnson once again, and he's got the first down. And Aiden Gady grabs him up there for the tackle there. Number 44, Gabe Gutierrez, also in on the play there for the Patriots. First down and 10 here. Like I said earlier, if they keep pounding the ball with the running game, they're going to start wearing out this defense. And the gains are starting to get a little bit bigger for Johnson here. Let's see how he's doing here in this game so far.
Yep, Johnson, that was his 14th rush for 69 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Definitely establishing himself as a great player in this game. Heavy pass rush, Max Thompson there just barely gets it away there, and that could have been trouble here.
We got a late flag.
Yeah, could be a late hit or a penalty there on the Patriots. Let's find out. Yeah, if it's on the Patriots, it would be an automatic first down, most likely for the Warriors. And the refs are going to conference about it here. And let's see what they call it here.
no foul for intentional grounding. Number 2 was in the area of the pass.
And Lincoln's coach not happy at all. That's Jared Fredenberg.
Yeah, pass interference call there, I believe.
Yeah, he was not happy at all.
Yeah,
Very
he was
heated.
definitely furious, and he's still chirping at the refs right now. All right. Now Washington's in Lincoln territory here from the 49. Thompson, he gives it Michael Johnson. He's got some running room there, and Jack Hughes on the tackle there, as well as Johnny Cooper there for the Patriots. Good gain there for Johnson. Definitely establishing himself here. 6-yard gain on the play.
Yeah, he's over 70 yards rushing now, and they just continue to feed him the football. Why not?
Yeah, he's got the hot hand right now, and he's going to look to continue it up here. The Lincoln run defense certainly starting to wear out here as Washington's kind of controlled the time of possession when they've had the ball most of the time. Thompson slings it, falls incomplete there, and that was intended for Josh Piper here, which will bring up a crucial 4th down and 4 here, and I bet the Warriors are going to go for it. What do you think? I don't see it.
The punting unit's
going to come
so
on here.
like
I mean, 3rd quarter.
There's still a lot of time.
Yeah, might as well be conservative here. You don't want to give up good field position for the Warriors here. And it's going to be a quick snap here. Could it be a fake?
It's a fake.
It's a fake. Luke Barron.
And he's got it.
1st down. Yeah.
Great play. Good fake.
Washington, I like their special teams here. So a lot of times they have a fake option, I think. So Luke Barron's, he kind of runs out to the side on a lot of his punts, I've noticed. And sometimes he'll just kick it away from the rugby style thing. But if he's got daylight like that, he's going to take it off. And very smart coaching there by the special teams coach, I believe so.
Yeah, that was a very good call and needed it. That
Good
was
design
definitely
there.
a good time.
Yeah, no.
Down by 7.
Down by 7, 3rd quarter there. You don't want to give Lincoln the ball back. The tie. You don't want to let him go up by 2 scores here. And that's probably a tone-setting play here will help the Washington morale, certainly. All right, could be a passing play here, but not
Looks
so
like
fast
we got a
here.
timeout.
Something going on here. Refs call it dead here. And just an
official quick timeout.
Oh, never mind here. All right, 1st and 10 here from the 38. Thompson gets the snap, hands off Michael Johnson. Johnson still on his feet, down near the 30-yard line.
He is racking up yards now. He is.
Yeah.
I think he's past 80 yards rushing.
Yeah, I said he's the player that must have a breakout game was Michael Johnson coming in. If they established the running game, which they have, they're going to be right in it. And he's been outstanding here for the Warriors. Probably the player of the game so far for them, I would say, in my opinion at least. What do you think?
No, I think he's definitely the biggest part of this offense. You look, he said 16 rushes.
2nd and 1 here. Thompson airs it out, intended for Jaden Fettrell. He overshoots him a little bit here. 3rd down and 1 here.
And way off the mark.
Yeah. Could see a running play here. I kind of like that call on 2nd down.
3rd down and 1.
Yeah, why not take a shot? You know,
Low risk, 2nd and 1. 2nd down and shorts, good down for play action. I think go deep, go for broke.
Yep.
But don't make a risky throw in double coverage or anything. You don't want an interception, but they can easily pick it up on 3rd down and 1 with the running game. So why not take a shot there? All right, 3rd down and 1 here. Looking for Johnson to get the carry here, and he's got the 1st down and more as he's still on his feet, and he's going to be brought down by number 33 there, Kobe Loggy for the Patriots. Yeah, he keeps racking up the yards now. He's close to 90 yards now.
I think he might have reached it on that run. We'll see.
I think he did too. He has not had a 100-yard rushing game here this year yet, and
He's
well
close.
on his
He's at
way.
89 yards now.
Yeah, he could have 100+ yards here because we're about halfway here through the 3rd quarter. Has been pretty good here for the Warriors, and he's the reason why they're still in this game, in my opinion. They turned over the ball 3 times, but he's kept the offense consistent and has been conservative. All right, Thompson, he fakes it to Johnson here, and he intends it for Malcolm Johnson here. And another thing with the running game, once you establish the running game, it just opens up the whole offense. You can run play action, and the defense is going to be more keyed in on that one player. So.
Yeah, I agree. I think running game is the most important part of an offense. If you can get that going, it establishes everything else later on.
Yeah, I 100% agree here. We see more passing offense, but really The running game is should be the base of every offense, in my opinion. All right, second down and 10 here. Could be a running play here. Johnson kind of being a fullback here. It gives to Johnson here, and outside sweep. He's going to be snubbed there for a loss there. It looks like number 47 is going to tackle. Let's see who that was for the Patriots.
Tackle made by Cody Egger.
Cody Egger there was in on that play there for the Patriots. As they'll set up third down and long here for the Warriors. 3rd and 15, and Ty Schaefer has checked into the game here for defense. And he usually does
That's interesting, yep.
He usually doesn't play much defense, but if it's a close game in the fourth quarter, we see him quite a bit. So, trying to bring in reinforcements here, maybe we'll see some zone coverage here, playing to prevent the first down here. Thompson drops back. Oh, and yeah, number 4. Oh, and he's going to throw it here. Carson Strong there on the catch, I believe there. Was it Strong? Yep, number 13, Carson Strong there. Almost thought Thompson was maybe in front of the line of scrimmage there. Like, Gutierrez they kind of had a spy on him there. He looked like he was going to run it there, but Gutierrez kind of had it covered there. And then he found his man there.
Yeah, it was a great play.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the replay there.
Yep, so escaped the pressure and then threw it to his open man.
Kind of a zone coverage there by Patriots.
And now we got a timeout.
Lincoln, they take a timeout here, and let's have another ad for you.
So this one is called What is Strength? How do you define strength? Is it physical or is it mental? Maybe it's both. Maybe it's whatever empowers a person to dig deeper, to fight harder, and overcome obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. Discover how much stronger and more confident your children can be. Encourage them to participate in a sport when they go to high school. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Lincoln just called a timeout there. I think that was a big timeout there. Defense was kind of wearing out there. Like, the coach talking over his team, discussing strategy here. Like, they're in the red zone now, and your team needs to stop here, so might as well give your team a little bit of rest here, talk a little bit of strategy to keep them out of the end zone. All right, first down and 10 here for the Warriors from the 11. Thompson fakes the handoff to Johnson. Ooh, pass intended for Josh Piper there in the end zone. It's almost a touchdown there. Good coverage by London Kolb of the Patriots there, as well as Peyton Hughes. All right, second down and 10 here. Thompson slings it. Carson Strom there with the catch there as they're inside the 5 now, and then number 22 made the tackle there. That was Kenny Bathke there for the Patriots.
Yeah, good tackle to wrap him up.
The starting cornerback there.
And they're going to mark it at about the 4.
Third down and 2 here. What do you think here? Maybe a run?
I think it'll be a run. Well, we'll see. It's going to be interesting to see what they do. They might go play action, too, or they could go maybe like some quick slants and try to
watch
an open receiver.
Watch Josh Piper at the bottom of your screen here. We could see like a goal line fade to him here.
Yeah, possibly.
I wonder if
there's many options they could do.
Jumbo set here, kind of a wacky formation.
Yeah,
they give it to Johnson. No.
Just short.
Yeah, number 33 makes the tackle there.
Yeah, that was
Kobe
a great tackle.
Lockie. It's going to be close here. And I expect this. I think they're going to go for it if he's marked short. It's like 4th and inches here, very close. Down by a touchdown here.
No, they're going to go for it. You have to in this situation.
If you miss it, I mean, Lincoln's all the way backed up here, and the crowd. Biggest play of the game here. Thompson, look for the QB sneak here. He's going to give it to number 44, the fullback, and he But we believe he gets the first down here,
Yeah,
but
I
he's
think
short
he
of the goal
got the
line.
first down. He was obviously short of the touchdown end zone line, but I think he got the first down.
Yeah, I think he definitely got the first down there. And the refs are shorting through
first
something.
down.
First down here. Not sure exactly
They're
who
just
got the carry
inside.
there. I think that was number 46 on the carry for the Warriors there.
Yep, they're just inside the 1 yard line.
Gabe Fredericks there.
They're right at the goal line.
Right at the goal line here. Thompson keeps
And near the
himself
end
there.
zone.
He's in the end zone. And that's going to be a touchdown for the Warriors, as with the extra point pending, this could be a tie game.
Yeah, that was a great drive by Washington, and we've seen a lot of scoring in this game. 54 or 53 combined points to this point. And yeah, it's been a shootout so far.
Yeah, both teams bringing their A game here. Methodical drive there. Perfect drive for the Warriors right here. And Luke Behrens, he splits the uprights as we got a tie game here with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. We are here for a fantastic finish, so stay tuned here.
Yeah, you know, and we expected this game to be a close, very good contested game. And we've seen that so far in this game. Up to this point, it has been a very good game. And so those of you who are just tuning into this game, we have a tie ball game, folks. 27-all here with 2:13 to go in the third quarter. As this has been a great offensive game, but we also have seen a couple of turnovers as well from special teams and defense. All right, welcome back, everyone. So after that quick break, Washington, after that touchdown drive, will boot it here. And the Lincoln man's going to return it from about the 8. And gets across the 20, and he will be brought down at about the 23. And that's where Lincoln will start their offensive drive. And both teams battling hard here for this playoff win. Lincoln, again, the records coming into this game, Lincoln at 5-3, Washington at 3-6. And Lincoln is the number 3 seed in this postseason, and Washington is the number 6 seed. Or the number 7 seed. I think it's the 6th seed. So first down and 10, and it's a handoff, and a gain, very short gain, maybe picked up a half a yard.
Yeah, it'll be second down and 9 here for Lincoln, following the carry.
Thompson in the shotgun, and it's a fake handoff. He's going to run it himself, and a short gain.
Yeah, big third down upcoming here. The Warriors, all the momentum is theirs right now. If they come up with a stop here, that offense, that running game has worn out the defense. And if they score another touchdown here, that's 21 unanswered points for them. So Lincoln, they need to convert this right here.
Yep, so third
Thompson,
down.
he's going to throw it. Ty Schaefer hits
Short.
the turf, incomplete. And that's going to be a big fourth down here. And Thompson, a little slow to get up.
Well, let's hope he's all right.
Yeah,
he is the biggest piece of this Lincoln football team.
That is an understatement right there.
He is their
yeah.
captain. Let's hope he's all right. Doesn't appear to be a serious injury, which is good. So. So Peyton Hughes will punt this football. and it is a line drive kick, and ball will roll to about the 39.5-yard line, and that is where Washington will start their offensive possession. And we'll take a short intermission. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. And a handoff to Johnson. And he gets to about the 43, maybe the 44. Short pickup.
3-4 yards there. All right, it'll be 2nd down and 6 here as we are closing in on the 3rd quarter here. It's been a great game here. Washington right in this game despite 3 turnovers here. Their offense has been very steady and methodical, controlling the time of possession here, establishing the running game. Lincoln, their pass game has been pretty good, but their running game is just not existent pretty much here, besides Tommy Thompson. Thompson here, and heavy pass rush here. He throws it up, and Josh Piper, did he catch that ball as he inbounds? That's the play of the game right there if he caught that.
Oh, what a catch.
And he did catch that. We are going to have to check that one on replay. Piper,
he's had 2 catches now.
Yeah,
that have been unreal.
Grab that have been highlight reel plays there. We could see him on SportsCenter tomorrow.
It's a possibility. He's made some great catches in this game. And there's another one. I mean, that's just, you can't get much better than that.
And end of the 3rd quarter here. Washington has all the momentum here. Stay tuned as we are here for a thrilling 4th quarter of football here. This game is going to be a thriller. It's going to be decided on the last drive here. I guarantee it. All right, back here in about 60 seconds here with 4th quarter action.
Hello, guests. We are pleased to have you at HowardWoodField. The Sioux Falls School District Activities Department's top priority is and will be the health and safety of our student participants, staff, and spectators as we work to provide activities for the 2020-2021 school year. District administrators have worked with city, state, and national officials to develop the following safety guidelines and protocols for each activity. These guidelines and protocols will provide the opportunity for safety at our activities and ultimately support our primary goal of continuing a traditional school setting in the Sioux Falls School District. Following CDC guidelines, masks are expected for our guests. Please be respectful of others during your visit and as you exit the stadium today. Mingling, socializing, as well as tailgating is prohibited. Observe social distancing, spacing at least 6 feet apart from another group while
from the Lincoln 27 here. Max Thompson gives it to Michael Johnson. Johnson has the carry. Gain of 4 yards on the play. And is Johnson, do we have an update on him? Is he close to 100 yards yet?
He's past 90 yards. He's close to 100, though.
He'll probably hit 100 here. I think that's a safe assumption.
Yep. Also, something worth noting, Carson Strom, though, he has reached 100 yards receiving. He's got 6 catches, 105 yards receiving, and a touchdown.
He's kind of been an underrated piece of the offense because Josh Piper making those acrobatic plays there. What's Piper at for receiving?
4 catches, 119 yards.
Wow.
Very nice.
The
Very good
dynamic
numbers.
duo of receiving there. Thompson throws it. That's Carson Strom again. He's got daylight. Could it be a touchdown? He's all the way in the end zone. 21 straight unanswered points by the Warriors. Who expected this? This offense came into this game averaging just 17 points a game here, and they have 34 points here against a defense that only allows 13 points at home.
Yeah, just incredible.
Yeah, they came to play today. I got to say that. Strom, that's the second.
We were treated to a fantastic game.
Yeah, this is game of the year for both teams here, I think. Most exciting game. It's going to be a 1-possession game here. Barons, extra point attempt. He splits the uprights there. 34-27, Warriors have the advantage.
Yeah, don't go anywhere, folks. This is going to be a great finish.
No, we can both guarantee that here. Oh, man.
Kicking off the Warriors is Luke Barrett. Deep for the Patriots, Isaiah Robinson and Jack Smith.
All right, Luke Barron's to kick it off here. Back deep are Jack Smith and Isaiah Robinson. This game is heating up in intensity here. Lincoln, they must answer back now. They've allowed 21 straight unanswered points here. It's going to be Isaiah Robinson. He had a punt return for a touchdown last week.
He's got open real
He's got
estate.
open field. The punter, the kicker, the last man to beat there. Great return there by Isaiah Robinson down to the Washington 45 there. And that could be a difference-making play there. Lincoln, the momentum was shifted to Washington there, but everyone, you can probably hear the crowd. Everyone just got on their feet for that play. Great job by Robinson there. He did return a kick for a touchdown against Watertown week 1. And he did return a punt for a touchdown last week, so he's a pretty good return specialist for the Patriots. All right, 1st and 10 here from the 45 here for the Patriots. Big drive here for both teams. Thompson fires, complete to Ty Schaefer. Schaefer pushed out of bounds here. It'll be about 2nd down and 1 here.
That's about a 9-yard gain. That was a good play.
They got Schaefer. They need to target him more, I think. He's their leading receiver coming into the game, and the first time these two teams met, he had a very good game. He had 3 touchdowns. He actually has 6 touchdowns against the Warriors this season. Handoff, Isaiah Robinson. He gets the first down.
Robinson.
Lincoln, their offense is very high tempo. It's based off the air. Normally we see them get off to a big lead early with that air attack, and then we usually see them put the ball on the ground more in the second half. They do have their warts in the running game. Thompson is their leading rusher on the season.
And is also the leading rusher in this game for them.
1st and 10. Thompson under pressure. He escapes as he pitches to Luke Smith there. Nice play.
That was a great play by Thompson, just flipping it to an open man.
Avoided the tackle for a loss there. Yeah. That was an impromptu play. Luke Smith was blocking on the play, but then left his man there, and then, yeah, great on-the-fly thinking there by Thompson. Luke Smith, how many catches does he have now? Number 4 for him, I believe. The tight end has had his best
Luke
game
Smith,
of the year.
4 catches, 43 yards.
Normally, he's good for a catch or 2 and about 30 yards, but tonight he's been a pretty good guy here. And, incomplete there. Logan Needles. And Needles, only 1 catch on the night, I believe. They need to get him going. The last time these two teams met, he had 145 yards and a touchdown. And he was the X factor for Lincoln in that game. They need to get Ty Schaefer and Logan Needles going. Tommy Thompson, I mean, he started off strong, but he's under 200 yards passing. And in the previous, he's averaging 285 yards a game against Washington in the first 2 matchups here. Washington in the second half, they made some good adjustments. Thompson keeps it himself. 1st down, Patriots. And they were to the 20-yard line inside the red zone now.
Yeah,
Thompson,
I mean, what else can you really say about Tommy Thompson? He's done it all in this game. Running the football as well as passing the football. He's just been able to do it all.
Thompson, he's going to throw it here. Lobs it up in the end zone. Logan Needles, ooh! And there's the flag there. That's going to be tackling the flag on Luke Barron.
Good cover.
Yeah.
I don't know about that passing interference. Let's take a look at the replay again.
Give us a replay here. I think that was pass interference on number 6 there for the Warriors.
Let's take a look. Yeah, okay, yeah. He did hold him on that right hand of the receiver. He was holding that, and then as well as...
Yeah, biggest penalty of the game there.
Yeah, that's a big flag. And now Lincoln's down right there at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, 1st and goal here. They're in driving distance here. Got the heavy backfield here. Angel Jersigi in the backfield. Robinson in motion. The give is Jersigi. He had 2 touchdowns last week. He's down to the 2-yard line.
That was a nice run. Didn't look like he was going to get a whole lot and just kept going.
Yeah, no. Plowing his way through the defense there. Like I pointed to earlier, he actually had 3 touchdowns last week, 65 yards. And Thompson keeps it here. Is he in the end zone?
I think he might be just short.
Yeah, I think so too. Thompson the power back here. 6'2", 6 foot, 200 pounds. He can stuff it in there.
Yeah, he's almost built kind of like a tight end or like a fullback.
Yeah, like a linebacker too, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, he reminds me a lot of Cam Newton of the South Dakota 11 AAA division. All right, 3rd down from the 1. Thompson gives it. Isaiah Robinson. He's in. Well, the ball's loose.
I think he crossed the plane before the fumble, so I think that's going to stand as a touchdown.
It stands as a touchdown here, and they are pumped up. That's Robinson's first touchdown of the game, and his 5th of the season, I believe. Yeah, first touchdown of the game for Robinson. Just 10 carries for 20 yards. And
Yeah,
that touchdown.
he hasn't had a big game, but that was a big touchdown.
Normally, he's good for. He's not typical to pick up a big gain, but he's got a lot of speed. Normally, he does not get a ton of yards a game. He's only averaging 60 yards per game. Tate Schaefer puts it through the uprights. As we got a tie game here, we're in for a treat here, 34-34.
Yeah, is this going to go overtime?
I mean, it could be. I wouldn't be surprised at all. And
this is a great game.
Yeah.
We have been treated.
All right, who's in? More and more these days, it feels like sports are losing out to hype. Who dissed who? Who signed the fattest contract? Who got busted for
When the
cheating?
world
Boss
changes,
2 is the unique
you
path
change
these
with
sports
it
have to inspire.
by embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted. You push through the uncertainty, and at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
For real honest to goodness, sport played for the right reasons. You'll find it at your hometown high school. High school sports games are being played this weekend at a South Dakota school near you. Okay, everybody's who's in. This message is presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrations Association. All right, we're back here. Big drive here for the Warriors and the Patriots both. Tie game here, 34-34. You couldn't ask for anything better. Handoff, Michael Johnson. And he'll plow his way here. Lincoln defensive line there coming up big there as he stopped for little to no gain there.
Yep, Johnson has been
terrific.
Very big part of this offense. He's done a great job. 21 rushes, 92 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Closing in on his first 100-yard performance on the season, and it couldn't have come at a better time here in the playoffs.
I agree.
Certainly came to play today.
He is 6 yards away now from reaching that 100-yard mark.
All right, 2nd down and 9 here for the Warriors from the Lincoln 33. No, excuse me, from their own 33. Thompson drops back. He scrambles. He's looking downfield. Jukes out the defender. And he's still on his feet. What a play here. And he's going to be brought down there by number 42.
He did
kind of
like a slow spin to kind of escape that pressure. Let's take another look.
About the slowest possible.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, kind of that spin and took a couple of big hits. And it looks like we got a Lincoln player down.
Ooh, a D lineman there. No, that's Sam Himbergen there, I believe. No.
He might miss a couple plays. Hopefully he comes back in. That is
Sam Himbergen, yeah.
Yep.
the defensive end
Let's
there
hope he's
for
all right.
the Patriots. And now number 47 is going to check in his place there. That's Cody Egger, the D lineman for the Patriots. Big third down here. How are the Warriors doing on third down tonight?
So Washington is 4 for 8 on third down conversions in this game.
50%, pretty good conversion rate.
Yeah, it's
if
not
you
too
ask
bad.
me. Yeah. Thompson, he's going to throw it. And he's got his man there, Josh Piper, first down.
Yep.
Maybe.
Oh, he's got the first down.
They're moving the sticks.
No question about it. That was a
Big
good
day for
throw, good
Piper.
catch, good yards.
Max Thompson having his biggest game of the year here. Let's check out his stats.
Max Thompson. So he is 12 for 21 for 266 passing yards, 2 touchdown passes, 1 pick.
Yeah.
He's been very good.
And he's actually outperformed the other Thompson here tonight, at least in the passing category. They're both playing pretty good. Handoff, Michael Johnson, kind of an outside sweep here. He turns the corner, and he's going to be stopped there for about a 1-yard gain there. Just failed to turn it right upfield there. And Sam Himbergen's checking back into the game here after he was limped off the field there a few plays earlier. That's good to see.
And how about the receiving duo for Washington, Carson Strom and Josh Piper? Carson Strom, 7 catches, 129 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns. And then you got Josh Piper with 5 catches, 124 yards receiving. So if you had both those guys on your – if they had a high school fantasy football team, those 2 guys would have a heyday.
Yeah, they're kind of – it's similar like the Seahawks duo of Tyler Lockett, and DK Metcalf. Kind of – Metcalf would be Josh Piper there making that big playability. And it's going to be a penalty on the offense, it looks like. That'll back Washington up a few yards. And Carson Strom's kind of that underrated guy, that sneaky guy like Tyler Lockett a little bit, if you ask me. No, that duo has definitely emerged here. Strom, in their last game, he actually had 73 out of the 76 receiving yards on that team. He had a 73-yard touchdown in the game. All right, back to the action here. 2nd down and 15. Fakes it to Johnson. Slings it out to the other Johnson. That's Malcolm Johnson here. He has a little bit of daylight. And on the tackle there, he's still on his feet.
Pushing the pile.
Like,
Gets to about the 48. Looks like, where are they going to spot it? Looks like the 48.
Yeah. That'll bring about 3rd down and 5. Big 3rd down here. They're 5 for 9, I believe, on 3rd down conversions tonight.
Yeah, and going back to that receiver duo, the next best receiver for Lincoln, Lincoln's best receiver is Robert Hutchinson, 4 catches, 68 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Still really good, but doesn't compare to either one of Washington's receivers.
Washington, their defense has really stiffened up here in the second half.
Yeah,
Thompson scrambles.
Oh!
Recovered by the Patriots. The 4th turnover by the Warriors tonight, and that is the biggest one of them all. The Lincoln defense.
How about
comes up
Lincoln?
huge. They keep making big plays when they need them most. That's the 4th turnover. That's +4 in the turnover battle, and usually when you have that kind of turnover battle, usually you win the game. That's Jack Hughes on the fumble recovery there. The biggest play of the game. And
can't express how big that was for Lincoln. And now they have all the momentum.
Yeah, just coming off that great scoring drive, and now they stop the Warriors when they were looking good on offense. All right, Tommy Thompson back. Thompson, and he's going to be hit for the sack there. That's number 35 in there for the Warriors. I believe that is Kendis Ledbetter there for the Warriors. And going back to what you said about the receiving duo, the Washington defense is really stepping up. This is the first game that they've played the Patriots where they have not allowed a 100-yard receiver. Last game they allowed almost 3 100-yard receivers. Hutchinson was just 4 yards short, and Schaefer, actually, Logan Needles went over 100 yards, and Schaefer had a big day as well. So they
definitely. I said one of the biggest keys
here. Thompson scrambles, steps out of bounds near.
So going
midfield.
back to that, I was saying earlier in the game how Washington's defense needed to close the gaps, get better with tighter coverages against the passing game, and they've done that. They've done a great job of that, and that's why this game is tied.
Yeah, no.
Big part of why.
Early on, it looked like Lincoln was about to roll away with it, but yeah, they have stopped that unstoppable passing offense.
Yep.
Like,
and to the point where now Lincoln's passing defense is looked like the worst of the two.
Yeah, no.
At this point,
the pressure is definitely on the Patriots here. And another big play here. Oh, Thompson's still on his feet there. Almost avoids the sack there. Luke Behrens brings him down. A 1-yard gain there, but almost a loss there on the sack. Let's see Thompson juke out that defender there.
That was very nice.
Yeah.
Thompson, he just is doing it all.
Yeah. He has kept so many plays alive in the game so far.
Yeah, you really can't say enough about him.
He's kind of like...
I think we got it.
An NFL comparison would be like he's kind of like Patrick Mahomes with a Cam Newton body, honestly.
Yep.
Like,
so Lincoln's going to punt this.
Yeah, Washington's going to get the ball back here with a chance to score here. And maybe it's a little early to speculate on this, but could we see overtime? We're tied here with 4 minutes.
And that's what I was saying earlier. I would not be surprised at all if we get an overtime here.
Ooh, and London Kolb will stop Josh Piper there on the return. All right, we're back here. A short carry there for the Warriors. London Kolb was in on that tackle there for the Patriots. All right, 2nd down and 8 here for the Warriors. All right, big down here. What do you think they'll do, Mr. Color Commentator?
I think they're going to pass the football here.
Okay. Let's see if they do just that.
They got 2 receivers right, 1 left.
And they're going to fake it to Johnson here. Heavy pass rush.
Yeah, good throw.
Carson
good catch.
Strong there.
And this is what we were talking about. So now we got to go back. So Lincoln's pass defense now is letting gaping holes for this passing offense to find wide open guys. And it's kind of like a switch. Kind of went the other way. And so now Lincoln, they need to do what Washington did. They need to close the gaps. Have tighter coverages.
It's interesting
maybe start to do more man coverage.
It's interesting you say that. Every game they play, the passing yards just keep increasing here. Thompson, pass deflected there by Henbergen. They're going to rule that an incomplete pass. So in the first matchup between these two teams, Max Thompson, just 38 yards passing, and he really struggled. That defense was really hard there. They allowed a shutout. Then in the second time these guys played, Thompson, he struggled through the first half. Through the first half, he actually only had, let's see the stats here. He had 90 yards in the first half, 5 of 14. But then he ended up throwing for 215, and tonight he's just been outstanding here. 292.
Yeah, he started like the first half. He was, he didn't have the passing numbers that you usually see.
No, he definitely
did not
All
play
right,
as
Thompson,
well.
Back to pass here, and
got a
this play's
flag.
going to be blown dead.
But
here.
yeah, in the second half, Max Thompson has exploded with the passing game.
I think just that just happens over time. Like they've seen the Lincoln defense a lot, and they're doing a good job. Ryan Evans and his team, they're doing a good job of making adjustments when it's needed most. And it's going to be offsides here on Lincoln, so that will put the Warriors up 5 yards plus here. It'll be 2nd down and 5, it looks like.
Yeah, it was encroachment against Washington.
Lincoln, encroachment on.
The official did say Washington, but we'll see what happens.
Well, yeah, it can't be encroachment on the offense, so it was definitely been.
Yeah, I think
Lincoln
the ref
there.
made a mistake because he said encroachment on the offense, but
it happens.
We know.
So 2nd down.
We know it was
actually, I believe it was maybe a false start or something. 2nd and 15.
Been, yeah.
Maybe it was offsides. Josh Piper makes the grab here. He's got the first down. Massive gain there.
And it looked
Piper's
like
just heating up. He's a big play threat.
Yeah, if we look at the replay, there was a receiver farther back that looked like that's where Max Thompson was actually trying to go to, but Piper ended up getting. You see what I mean, right there?
Yeah. Jaden Fettrell was in the area, and that ball may have been intended for Fettrell, but
yeah, that's
Josh Piper just went up there and snagged it there. Nice play there.
Yep.
Thompson gives it to Michael Johnson.
And not much.
Yeah, no
Maybe
gain
picked up
there.
a yard.
So prior to this matchup, Piper averaging 14 yards of reception. Like he's a big time playmaker.
And Johnson's close to 100 yards rushing. He's going to be at 96 yards on 25 carries, still with those 2 touchdowns.
And
so
a
very
dynamic
impressive.
duo of receiving here. Carson Strom, 140 yards receiving, and Josh Piper,
144 yards receiving.
Yeah, no, that
very,
duo has
very
been
good.
unstoppable here. And I did not expect that from them. I expected like the Patriots trio to be over 100 yards, but they haven't. Strom gets it here on the screen.
Yep. And he's going to actually
Eating
lose
up
yards.
there, yeah.
He lost about 2, maybe 3 yards.
Yeah, Andy Blazevich there making a nice play. They ran that play a few times, and Lincoln's starting to recognize it there. That's the 3rd time they called that play, and the 2nd time that's been stopped for no gain. All right, massive 3rd down and 12 here. All right, 3rd down and 12 here. A little bit of a pause in the action here. Big play here. Biggest play of the game here so far, wouldn't you say here? I mean, both teams, Lincoln has 3 timeouts here. Pass rush coming. Screen play here.
Big hit.
Jack Hughes.
Wow. That was a
He was
big
right there.
hit. And
He was covering Johnson on the play, and he saw the screen play there. The offensive lineman just went out there, and great play.
I think Johnson got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah.
That was a
that was a big
huge
play
hit.
here. Lincoln didn't have to burn one of their timeouts. That ball would have been completed. I mean, Lincoln would have had to burn one of their timeouts to stop the clock, and they only have 2 left here. Punt here. Oh, and this one not so fast here.
So refs call timeout was taken by Lincoln.
Oh boy, and we are just closing in on about 1 minute here.
Yeah, this is going to be quite the finish.
Yeah. Will the Patriots win it here on this drive in the 4th quarter, or will we be headed to overtime? Time will tell. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We have the best matchup of the season right now. I'm going to turn the crowd back up a little bit. All right, we are back here following the Lincoln timeout there. They didn't have to call a timeout because of the incomplete pass, but they just wanted to talk strategy here. A very high punt. And, Ty Schaefer there, nice grab there. If he would have dropped that at all, that would have been trouble.
That would have been catastrophic.
Yeah, no. That was understated. That was very high. It had a lot of motion on it. That was a
that was a nice punt. It got it nice and high in the air, and
Randall Kapai was right there, and if he dropped that there.
Yeah,
I don't know. That would have been catastrophic for Lincoln. 2 years in a row they get knocked off by Washington in the playoffs. Like I said earlier, Lincoln looking for their first playoff win since the state championship in 2014.
That's a long time. Yeah, that's 6 years.
That's the biggest playoff drought in without a win in Class 11 AAA in the Sioux Falls category. All right, Logan Needles, 2nd catch of the game here. He gets it. He's the speedster here. He's been quiet tonight. He's a big-time playmaker, but last game he had no catches. It seems like he's either hit or miss. Either he's unstoppable or he's just inactive. All right, hurry up offense here. Thompson, they got to get going here. 45 seconds left. Thompson, definite passing play here. Steps up. Sack! Falls loose!
Picks it back up. Luckily, it was a perfect bounce right back to the offensive lineman.
Yeah, and that was a scary play there for the Patriots.
For that offensive lineman, that was right place, right time.
Yeah.
And now with 29 seconds,
if he was not there,
I believe Lincoln called the timeout. That would make the most sense. No, Washington.
Washington called the timeout.
All right, so Washington with a timeout.
Yeah, that kind of interesting call there.
Yeah, a little bit surprising there, but I think. Well, I guess with if you got a 3rd down, they're trying to get this football back here.
Sure, I agree with the call there actually. 29 seconds left. Maybe
that could have been just absolutely disastrous.
maybe they haven't. Yeah, no, that offensive lineman wasn't there. Washington's in field goal range, and they could have just won that game, honestly.
Yeah, that was very close.
Yeah, Lincoln.
Luckily, there was an offensive lineman for
Lincoln
Lincoln
has just
right
dominated the turnover battle. 4 turnovers forced, and they have not turned over the ball once. And yeah, timeout here. And just another reminder here, the state championship game here, one of these two teams, they're playing pretty good, so they could be in it. And watch the Class 11 AAA football state championships from the Dakota Dome in Vermillion, South Dakota. November 14th on sdpb.org. All games will be live streamed. Yeah. Whoever plays in that game, it's definitely going to be a good game. All right, biggest play of the game here. Patriots passing play here. Tommy Thompson scrambles it, and he has the first down and more. He's at midfield, and it takes an army.
Big run.
Yeah, it takes an army of warriors.
And a timeout called immediately by
the Patriots.
Yeah, by Lincoln.
Yeah, they have no timeouts here, so they're going to be looking to have a corner strike here, get the ball out of bounds quick.
21 seconds.
Their best hope is...
Yep, they're going to get up.
Yeah, their best hope is like starting a field goal here.
And
they're
they spike it,
yeah.
with 17 seconds.
Yeah, no, good call there. Like the first down chains, they had to stop the clock, move the chains, and then they get up to the line of scrimmage, spike it quick. They save the timeout. They can go middle of the field here, and I would watch Logan Needles and Ty Schaefer and Robert Hutchinson to make that matter. Mainly Hutchinson and Needles. They're both big-time playmakers. Needles is the speedster. He's at the top of your screen, number 2. I think he's going to run a deep pattern here.
It's going to be...
This
is going to be a very exciting
finish. He's the fastest player
happens
on this team, and if he burns right through that defense, and not so fast here, could we have a false start?
Yep.
False start on the offense, and that definitely did not help the Lincoln cause there. That's crucial. That could knock him back 5 yards at field goal range.
5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Now, at this point,
I think
16 seconds.
Overtime.
You have to take a shot deep. I think that's the only way they can have a chance here to win this thing in regulation.
Robert Hutchinson, Logan Needles, and Ty Schaefer, the best deep threats. I think it's going to Needles at the top of the screen. If he's open, the ball's coming his way. Yeah, this thing's everything you could ask for here.
Yeah, we've seen about everything in this football game.
Yeah. Thompson, he has all day. Escapes the pressure.
He's got to throw deep. Nah, it's not deep enough.
Nope. Peyton Hughes will get the catch there. The defensive player there in the game. That's his first catch of the season here. As we have seen defensive players get catches in this game for both teams now. They're bringing out their best players, giving them the best chance to win. I like that. Seeing players play both sides of the ball.
Now you're going to need about a 15-yard passing play and just maybe like a 10 to 15-yard out route and get out of bounds and give yourself a chance to win it in regulation with a field goal.
It's worth mentioning that their kicker, Tate Schaefer, he's 1 for 2 on the season, a long of 26 yards.
Yeah,
they
can get
the
a
freshman
playoff
kicker
here.
Ooh, bobbled snap there by
Got to find
Thompson.
a wide open target.
And he's got to get rid of this ball here. Time's ticking.
He's going to
go for it. Hail Mary.
Touchdown! Lincoln! Unreal! Lincoln with a walk-off! You gotta be kidding me. Unbelievable. Stunning fashion.
And everyone is going berserk on this sideline. What a finish there.
Washington cannot believe it. They are heartbroken at this point.
This was game
unbelievable.
Game of the year for Class AAA. I'm calling it.
And I think by rule, they have to kick the extra point.
Everyone is celebrating here. You can probably hear the crowd. They're going crazy. And who made that grab there? Was it Luke Smith, I believe? Yeah,
Luke Smith
there. Biggest catch of the game there. That was the biggest.
And maybe they don't have to kick the extra point. Okay, so they just.
That was the best finish. The best finish you could ask for.
What a game! What a finish! It came down literally to the last play.
Yeah.
And he just threw a Hail Mary, and Tommy Thompson, I believe, should be the player of the game in this one. He had 5 touchdowns total, 4 touchdown passes and 1 rushing touchdown.
Against Washington this season, he has 13 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
221 passing yards, and wow, what a game we were treated to here tonight.
All right, we got a little stats recap for you guys here, and that was everything you could ask for here. So, the final score here, Lincoln wins it 40-34. That last play there was, I believe, they don't even have it on here, but that was like a 40-yard touchdown pass, Tommy Thompson, Luke Smith. Here, the total offense, they were pretty even here. Washington actually had more total offense here, 436 to oppose to Lincoln's 341. First downs, Washington 22, Lincoln 18. On the offensive side of the ball, both quarterbacks, outstanding. Tommy Thompson, 18 to 25, 221, 4 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. Max Thompson, 17 to 28, 309 yards in the air, and 2 touchdowns. Rush